1 minute. We gotta wait until we get connection. And let me see something. Sorry, 1 minute. Let's get this connection good. Move this way a little bit. Let's see how that does. What do I look like? Okay. Good morning. I'm trying to think of a good word to describe Mondays. Not motivation Monday. Trying to sound different. Majestic. Welcome to Majestic Monday. Ooh, I like Majestic. Majestic sounds good. Real good. Majestic Mondays. I think that's what we're gonna call it. Majestic Monday. Well, 1 minute, please. One minute. You guys can see me, right? It's not being weird, right? Right? Let me know in the chat if everything's good, if you can. Why is it telling me that it's not receiving a video? Nick, if you in this, tell me what you see. Is it good? I am very pasty. We are live. We are already live. Good morning. Good morning. It is majestic. Should we say majestical or majestic? Also, you guys are crazy. We already got 3 likes. If that is the goal for every single live, 3 likes. Let's get the goal today to be 4. That is our goal. 4 likes. Hey. I got up at 7:30. Well, thank you for tuning in. And also, good morning. But yeah, this is Majestic Monday, and it's Majestic Monday. So let's get into this, you guys. You ready? I'm ready. Because it is Monday, June 21st, 2021, and this past weekend, what a weekend we had for sports. When I tell you that it was amazing, it was amazing. We got to go over NBA playoffs. We got to go, I'm sorry, I saw we have our 4th like. Can we get to 5 likes? And we're at 8 minutes already, and we have 4 likes. So, can we, oh crap, now I'm on the like thing. Now I gotta think about what I was saying. So, if I become laggy or anything, tell me in the chat. But, literally, we got NBA playoffs this weekend. We had 2 Game 7s that lived up to the hype. When I say we had those Game 7s that lived up to the hype, they lived up to the hype. Most definitely they did. And they were amazing. These Game 7s may have been the best things of this weekend. One of the best things. I couldn't say it's the best thing because NHL hockey, the playoffs, those 2 series are living up to the hype too. I mean, it seems just like all the series are doing amazing. Like, I tune in to watch what series was it? The Montreal versus Las Vegas last night. What a game. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Islanders. What a game. All these games, including NBA, it's just the same way. NBA is the same exact thing. They are so good this year. I feel like the NBA playoffs, they started off, they weren't the best, but they weren't good. And now they've turned up to a level where it is amazing to watch. But what other stuff we got to watch? We got to watch Euro soccer. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about what our predictions are because we are in our last day of the group stage. Or second to last day of the group stage. We have to talk about all the predictions because Group A is already decided. Group B is going to be decided today at 12. We have a lot of the soccer games on today, and we got a lot of soccer games over the weekend to go over. We got to go over Formula 1. We got to go over, excellent condition it's saying now for the stream. Yay. We got to go over, let me think. What was it? NASCAR, just because we're naming everything that happened this week because it's Majestical Monday, and it is flippity flip good. And honestly, we got Olympic trials going on for U.S. And I saw some woman run. She had yellow hair, and she dominated in the 100 meter. Like, she was in, like, they were running. Literally, she was back here. Like, they were running. These people were up here. That's the difference. It was like, and she came in one. And I was just like, that's just wrong for speed. And then we got, what else happened? Oh, we had golf. We had U.S. Open. We had a first-time winner for that I will be talking about because it's something really cool to talk about. And I believe we had baseball. We had college baseball. I forgot. We have college baseball. And the first game to kick off the College World Series in Omaha, or the second game to kick off, we had a game. Vanderbilt went to a great game, honestly. And we got to get into a lot of stuff. It's probably going to be a decent amount. This is going to be a long stream. I'm going to tell you guys this now. Mondays and Fridays are going to be the 2 longest streams because we have the most to talk about those days. More than likely, when NFL starts, Wednesdays or Thursdays will be a long show. But the 2-hour ones will probably be Monday and Fridays. The hour ones to hour 35, hour 30 minutes will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No promises on that, but I can tell you Mondays and Fridays are the 2 longest streams. So, let's get into what happened this weekend. Let's start. My mic is going crazy. Also, Can we get that last like? Our goal is to get the 5 likes. We've only got 4. Can you hit that like button? Viewer number 5, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please. Let's get into what happened on this day in sports. Because, honestly, we had a lot happen, but we're going to talk about what happened in the history of sports on this day. Because, let's go, as this is the fun time. Did we do it? Did you hit that like button? No, they didn't hit the like button yet. They left. Damn it. Okay, so now you guys can see my screen. Yep, okay. So, there's this dude. So look at how, this is why I love this website. On this day website, it may be one of the best websites that I have ever discovered. Because look at that. 1858, Louisiana chess prodigy Paul Morphy arrives in Europe. Why? How do they know that? How do they know that he arrived, like, in 1858? Like, why did, like, that's awesome to think about if you think about that logically. Or, not logically. Not logically. I can't think. In 1900, the Dodgers, back then, do you guys know who the Los Angeles Dodgers, what they used to be called? What city they used to be in? What city? Do you guys know? It's on the East Coast. If you guys know, put it in the chat. If you don't, it's okay. I'll give you a minute to type. Wait. Sorry, I'm moving pens. So we got a lot of pens. Pens, because you gotta write. You always gotta get stuff to write with. Okay, so now, if you guys have guessed, the Brooklyn Dodgers, you were right. Well, we got the Brooklyn Dodgers score 7 in the top of the 11th inning to go ahead of the Philadelphia Phillies. Or back then, were they Philadelphia Phillies? I forgot. I think they were the Philadelphia Phillies. And it was a 20-13 in the bottom of the 11th. Phillies stalls, so umpire forfeits game to the Dodgers. Think about that, you guys. It's the bottom of the 11th, and they score 7 runs, and the game was 13-13 already. So think about that high offensive game right there. Wow. Think about this. So, Boston Herald tells Red Sox trade Daughtry as a Yankee. First known reference to the New York club as the Yankees. He became the Yankees in 1913. So in 1904, the Boston Herald called the New York Yankees the New York Yankees before the Yankees were even became the Yankees. That is something crazy to think about. But 1916 Boston Red Sox pitcher Rube Foster no-hits the New York Yankees 2-0 at Fenway Park. Baseball's Pinky Higgins gets 12th straight hit in 1938. I just wanted to say his name, I'm not going to lie to you. 1939, New York Yankees announce Lou Gehrig's retirement after doctors reveal he has ALS. Lou Gehrig, wow, that's a big moment in baseball history right there, you guys. That's a huge moment. Lou Gehrig, they say, was one of the best players. Career cut short because of ALS. Wow, 1946, a lot of baseball news, it seems like. Probably, I know, like, yes, we're in baseball season, so, like, most of the time, we're gonna get baseball, a good amount of baseball. But sooner or later, you start getting Olympics. In 1946, Bill Veeck buys baseball team Cleveland Indians for $2.2 million. Wow. Only $2.2 million, you guys. In 1950, Joe DiMaggio gets his 2,000th hit. Congratulations to him. Yeah, That's what I'm saying. Now we get a little thing of golf. Let's see what's going on with this. We got Yanks take 5-3 lead. Okay. John Pennell pole vaults world record 5.45 meters. What is that? 5.45 meters to feet. 17 feet he pole vaulted. Oh, wrong thing. He pole vaulted 17 feet, you guys. I mean, why does that not... Is it in feet or is it in yards? They measure. But it's in 1969, Kevin, so it's not... Yeah, so think about it. Probably was really high back then. Nowadays, I think that's warm-ups. Seems like. 1970 FIFA World Cup final in Estadio Azteca, Mexico City, Brazil, and Pele become first team and player to win the World Cup 3 times, beating Italy 4-1 in front of 107,412 people. Wow, that's a lot of people. 1971, Indians' Ken Harrelson retires from baseball to play pro golf. That's very different. In 1985, trophy winner Bo Jackson, Heisman Trophy winner Bo Jackson signs 3-year contract to play baseball with the Kansas City Royals. Wow. Think about that, you guys. Baseball. He was the best. He could have been a Hall of Famer in both, but he had a bad hip injury. In 1988, 42nd NBA championship, LA Lakers beat the Detroit Pistons 4-3. So basically, it was a Game 7 series. In the Los Angeles Lakers beat them. Let's see. Wow, that's some big news right there. We got the 1997 NHL Draft Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds of the OHL, center Joe Thornton, first pick by the Boston Bruins. You guys, this guy right here is still playing in the NHL. He was drafted in 1997. And then 1997, the Women's National Basketball Association begins with the New York Liberty beating the Los Angeles Sparks. Big day for the WNBA. Big day. In 2012, Miami Heat win their second NBA title, beating the Oklahoma City Thunder 121-106 in Game 5. LeBron James was the Finals MVP. And that was your moments in sports. Let's see, anyone got some special birthdays? On June 21st, let's see. Nobody so far that I really know. Nobody that I know, you guys. Frank Vogel, the Los Angeles Lakers' current head coach, was born on today, so happy birthday goes out to him. Richard Jefferson is an NBA player. Now let's see what happened. Anybody died today that was big? Nope. No big out of that. So that is what happened today in sports. on June 21st, 2021. Wow. Now let's see if there's anything going on. Why does that say college football scores? Okay. So, what we're about to do is we're going to get into something real quick. Hold up. I got to go like this, you guys, because I have to pull the video up. So, we had something happen yesterday that was really amazing. I'm going to go like this. We're going to get this out of the way now. Okay, you guys, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about golf real quick. Get this out of the way quickly because I know that nobody really pays attention to golf, but this is a really cool thing. And I really do want to talk about this. Okay. So, you guys, on this, yes, I didn't like this before, okay? Don't come at me. This is a big moment because the first Spaniard to win the U.S. Open happened. Jon Rahm, Spain's own Jon Rahm, wins the U.S. Open. It's the first ever Spaniard to win this event. And how long is this event? U.S. Open. Let's see how long this has been going on. It won't tell me. Golf. 121st, right there. So you guys, and 121 times these guys have played this, the U.S. Open. No Spaniard has ever won this event. That is a huge thing right there. Because, honestly, that's a big moment for Spain in general. Because 121 times, now, or 120 times, and now the 121st, they get it. Good for them. Great thing for them. And now let's see. If you guys don't know who Jon Rahm is, this is Jon Rahm. This guy right here. This is what he's done. He has won Farmers Insurance Open in 2017. 2018, he won the Desert Classic. 2019, the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. 2020, the Memorial Tournament. 2020, the BMW Championship. In 2021, the U.S. Open. He has six regular wins and one major win now. The one major win is one of the biggest ones, the U.S. Open. And great win for him. Congratulations, Jon Rahm, on that amazing victory at the U.S. Open. That's good, Jon Rahm. Okay. So let's see what else there is. Let me see something. You see it? There's. Okay, let me go like this, you guys. We're going to talk about. So, would you guys. Oh, crap, wrong thing. Would you guys like to talk about NHL first, NBA first, or the Euro Cup first? What do you guys want to talk about first? Let me know. Tell me in the chat. Do you guys want to talk about college basketball first? Do you guys want to talk about Formula 1? You guys want to talk about NASCAR first? What do you guys want to talk about first? I just wanted to get that Jon Rahm stuff out there because that's a pretty cool thing, you guys. What do you guys want to talk about first? I want to know what you guys think. It's Majestical Monday. I want you guys' help right now. What do you guys want to do? I thought so, Nick. Okay. We're going to get into Euro talk. Euro Championship. So I know my friend Nick has been waiting for this talk all weekend. I thought he was going to tell me I was waiting for him to say it. But I got you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get into the Euro talk. You guys got any questions? Tell me in the chat. Like, I'm here to answer as much as I can, so full of my abilities. Also, that is the schedule for college football. Oh, you can't see it though. Sorry, forgot to have my big faith on the thingies. Okay. So, it's a big day, you guys. Big day. So, we're going to talk about the scores first, or do you want to look at the standings? Or the groups, because let's talk about the group. Let's talk about the games, okay, you guys? We're going to talk about this, okay? Let's get into the live scores, okay? So, we'll get into what we predicted in a minute. Okay. So, let's get it. Let's go back to Friday, because we got to go to Friday's games, you guys. And now, let me make myself tiny again, and let's go. Okay. Oh, no. Cannot see this game. So, in the first quarter, or in the first half, this game, I cannot speak right now. So, this is our last match day. Last match days for all these teams. And this is a key pivotal moment, but honestly, this is not last match day. This is match day number 2. Friday and Saturday were match day 2. Sunday was the first day of match day 3. So, these games right here are pivotal, and Sweden going up against Slovakia is a huge thing right there. Sweden is the 18th ranked team in the world, and Slovakia is the 36th ranked team of the world. We got the blue and yellow of Sweden going up against the Falcons of Slovakia. And what happens in this? Well, in the 77th minute, Eve Forsberg for Sweden gets a penalty kick, and he capitalizes on it, and they get the 1-0 lead, and that is a huge thing for Sweden. That is a huge thing for Sweden to pick up that victory, take those 3 crucial points, because that division is so close, and it is very, very close. And now we go to our next game. We have Croatia going up against Czech Republic, and we have in the 37th minute, 1 minute, because I forgot to tell you guys, that Czechoslovakia is ranked 40th in the world, and Croatia is 14th in the world. And Croatia is nicknamed the Blazers, and Czech doesn't have a nickname. But in the 37th minute, Czech scores first on a penalty kick, and this dude, Shaik, honestly, I think he has 4 goals, I think, at this point. And wow, he's dominating this Euro right now. But then we have Croatia coming back in the second half to tie this game up in the 47th minute by Perisic, with a goal by Perisic. Great goal for him. Huge goal for Croatia to tie the game. But that is about it for scoring. We have a 1-1 game. And then we go to a game that, wow, Scotland. We have England going up against Scotland. 2 bitter rivals right there. We have England being the number 4 team ranked in the country. And we have Scotland being the 44th ranked team in the country. The biggest difference is, this is one of the biggest differences in games. 40 places. And look at the final score. We have a 0-0 game. England tied their bitter rivals, Scotland. Scotland, this was their World Cup, and they tied England. What a game for Scotland. Scotland played their heart out to get that 1 point against their bitter rivals, and honestly, this is awesome. I watched this game. They were giving shot after shot, England. This was a game that England could have won, but they couldn't capitalize. Yeah. England could not capitalize. Scotland couldn't either. Scotland held these guys, And it was amazing. Like, I thought England had a couple times they could have scored, and they didn't. So England's got a lot of questions. But we'll have to wait and see, because I believe England does play today. And then we go to our group, I'm sorry, do not look, close your eyes. We got Saturday, our last day of group, or match day 2. You got Hungary going up against France, and Hungary scores first. In the 45th minute, added time in the first half, Hungary strikes first, gets a 1-0 lead over the World Cup, reigning World Cup champions, France. France, literally, what was going on? The second-ranked team in the world went down 1-0 against a 37th ranked team. What is going on with you, France? Come on. But in the 66th minute, Griezmann for France ties the game back up to finish this game in a tie, 1-1. Hungary, honestly, can hold their own, they're proving. They tie the reigning World Cup champions. They pushed Portugal, the reigning Euro Cup champions, to literally, wow. Literally to the 80th minute, basically, for Portugal to strike on Hungary the first time. And now they tie France. They still have a shot, and I don't really want to go buy a Hungary flag or a jersey, either one. I don't want to go do that. I didn't think that they would do this good, you guys. There's a chance they can move on, and I said if they make it out of the group, I would go buy a flag or a jersey. But okay, we will talk about that later. We'll talk about that later, okay, you guys? And now we go to something. Don't look down. Okay, we go to something that I watched the first half, and wow, what a game! What a game between Portugal and Germany. But I saw something watching this game that is very scary. Germany is alive. Germany is Germany, it looks like. They look like the Germany team that they should look like with all that talent they have. Yes, they went down first in the 15th minute. Cristiano Ronaldo strikes again to make it a 1. And we all thought, as a fan, the goal was just amazing. It was a long pass down the field, a great setup pass, and Ronaldo finishing. A great play right there. Everyone thought, even the announcers thought, oh no, Germany's going down again. But 35th minute, 39th minute, Germany strikes back to back. They said it was own goals. They really weren't, you guys. They were beautiful kicks. The goalie hit one in, like he went to save it, but he flicked off the top of his hand and it went in still. So it's not an own goal. I hate when soccer does that. But a great game for literally Germany. They bang 2-1. Went into half 2-1, and Germany dominated from the first. Once we got to the 25th minute of the game, Germany took over, and Germany never let up. Yes, they got a goal in the 67th minute, but still, Germany did not let up. Germany kept going. Germany put their foot on the gas and went. And a goal in the 51st minute, I think it's 3-1, and then it was 4-1 at one point. Yes, we all want Hungary to move on, but they have to go through Germany. And yes, they put up a fight against Portugal. They put up a fight against France. But look what Germany just did to Portugal, and think about what Portugal did to Hungary. And look, if you guys watched that game against Portugal, Germany looked scary. Germany looked like the Germany that we all know and that we are all fear. Germany looked very good. If Hungary knocks Germany off, I will be very surprised. And more than likely, we'll have to go out and buy a Hungary flag or a jersey. You guys will decide if that actually happens, if they move on. Because I told you guys and I promised you guys that would be the thing. But Germany looks scary, you guys. Now let's go to our last game that happened Sunday. Wait, Saturday. Not Sunday. Sorry, guys. We had Spain versus Poland. And I did not get to see this game, but from what I gotten told and from what I seen from the highlights, this game was a nail biter. This game had the edge of your seat. 25th minute, Spain, the Red Fury scores first in the 25th minute to give them a 1-0 lead over Poland. What's Poland's thingy? Poland's the Eagles. I'm sorry, I really forgot. Against the Eagles. Then the Eagles come out with Laura Donsky in the 54th minute to tie the game up 1-1. And honestly, it's a big thing for Poland. Poland needed to get that point there. Both teams did. This is a huge thing right there. And now, let's see what happened with Sunday's game. Because Sunday's the first match day. It's the first day of the last match day. And it's had a huge implications. It could have been huge implications. But not really, because everything played out. So, I'll explain to you guys quickly. So, if a team ties, if you win, you get 3 points. So, if you get 3 points, say there's teams like Italy has 6 points. They're already in. Then you have a team like Wales and Switzerland, or Wales with 3 points. And a goal differential means like how many goals they've scored and how many goals compared to how many goals they've let up. That's a huge thing in this, because you don't want to let up a lot of goals. It's pretty self-explanatory. And Switzerland needed to win, and they needed to win big. They needed to get 3 goals, I believe, or something like that. And it's something that it's hard for me to explain. I'll explain to you when I get to the standings a little bit better. But Switzerland had a shot to knock Wales out of the final, or out of the whole thing to go to the knockout stage. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, because honestly, this was an amazing thing to watch. And both these games were going on at once. So literally, I'm flipping back and forth the channel, back and forth, because it was awesome to watch. Literally, I felt like I was watching March Madness. Like, because literally, I'm like flipping back. I'm like, okay, this is a score. This is a score. Like, literally, it was like that. And let's go to Italy. We got the Blues going up against the Dragons. The Blues against the Dragons. Who will win? Well, as you guys can see, Italy did win. The 7th ranked team in the world knocks off the 17th team in the world. And honestly, this was a great game. But Wales had a couple of times where they could have did stuff, and they didn't capitalize. Italy struck, and they struck fast. Italy came out there, and they scored in the 39th minute. Pesania scored first, gave Italy the lead, and Italy held that lead very well. Kept the pressure on Wales, kept the pressure though. And Wales did respond good, but then Wales didn't. Wales went down to 10 men with Empadu for Wales, or Empadu. Going down for Wales was a huge thing, and that was a major thing for them. So, now we go to the next game. We go to Switzerland versus Turkey. Switzerland needed to win 3-0, I believe, and Wales needed to lose 1-0, and that would have been the switch. Switzerland would have went in. Switzerland tried everything. Scored in the 6th minute, 26th minute. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for Turkey. It's kind of sad. It really was. I felt bad for Switzerland because they tried. Wasn't enough. They tried their butts off, but they didn't succeed. And today, let's go to today's games. None of them have started yet. At 12 p.m., we have North Macedonia versus Netherlands, Ukraine versus Austria, Finland versus Belgium, Russia versus Denmark. We got Italy. In Group A, we got Italy and Wales. Okay. So, you guys. I'm going to end this stream real quick, and I'm going to be back on in 5 to 10 minutes, okay? I'll send the link back out to you guys, but I will be right back. Like in 5 to 10 minutes, I'll start the stream up again, okay? And we'll get right back into what we were talking about. I apologize for this.